believe 15 years ago, I've only been here about 2.5 years, to make, our slogan is we make space for art. So we help developers create affordable and accessible spaces for artists, performing artists, and visual artists, and facilitate the production of art in the city, because that's a dire need. Was there as much now as was then. At Source, we've got 3 independent theater companies that are going on: Constellation Theater, Washington Improv Theater, and the In-Series Theater Company. And just today, Constellation Theater is loading in and building their scenery for the next show. The Improv Theater is rehearsing and doing their student showcases, and the In-Series is coordinating their production stuff at other facilities. So there's something always going on, either art being made, art being performed, or art being planned, 365 days a year. Is getting to help other people realize their art. I'm an artist too, for stage and gallery, but my role with CulturalDC is to facilitate the tech stuff. So Constellation Theater last summer had a 45,000-gallon swimming pool as their set, and I helped them figure out how to do it without collapsing the building, how to do fire on stage, things like that that really make shows possible. And it's rewarding to get my experience as a tool and put it to use to help other people do really cool things all the time. Source Festival is something CulturalDC produces itself. It is a new play festival. We take over Source in June. 27 new plays. It's 18 10-minute plays, 3 full-length plays, and 3 artistic blind dates where we take a director, an actor, like a performing artist and a visual artist, and shove them together and say, make something brand new right now. And they do, and it's just phenomenal every time I've seen it. It's all crazy new stuff. And that goes on the entire month of June. So it's one night it's one full-length play, one night it's another full-length play, one night it's another full-length play, another night it's 6 10-minute plays, and it just cycles through, and then the blind dates are up here in the rehearsal room. Sustainability for the arts community, accessibility, diversity, and I think those are probably the biggest ones. Those really drive what we do for making space, because it's hard to get space if you're an artist. I know personally as well as professionally, it's hard to get space. So we fight to make it, and then fight to help keep it, and make it, so it's not unaffordable to produce art in the space. I'd say that's really what drives us. And it's our community too. We all live around here and have been making art here for a long time. We reach out for the Source Festival, just for an example, we reach out to all kinds of playwrights and artists for not just new material, but also to help curate the plays. And for our visual arts program as well, we have panelists from visual and performing arts institutions all around the city that help us get the best material or get the best artist to do our work. In helping the resident theater companies, we help them develop their audiences, which are also all members of the same community. And just through Source, we have tens of thousands of people coming through as audience every year that see the work that CulturalDC helps enable by keeping a space like this. Envision a much, much smaller carbon footprint than what these historic buildings are known for. Retrofitting, it's ongoing, but retrofitting all of the lighting from fluorescent and incandescent lights to LEDs, and we're making progress with that. We will eventually get a green roof put on here, and actually later this afternoon, I'm meeting with someone in the DC Department of Environment. We're getting a rain barrel out back to eventually water the roof. So it's really pushing for me, it's really pushing the sustainability, physical sustainability aspect of it. Art can be seen as kind of a wasteful thing, because when you make a play, you build the scenery and then you kind of have to tear it down and throw it away. So it's trying to help do a lot less of that and have less of a physical impact while having more of a community impact with what we do. On the arts side, grants for helping arts institutions retrofit older facilities, the lighting and stage lighting, which is a related issue, helping retrofit that with LED or other similar technology, which would save a lot of money and reduce the carbon footprint. And that's just in the arts. And if DC kind of helps shove that along for a lot of the other institutions, it would really benefit the community. This is the capital city of the most powerful nation on the planet. So you have all the sycophants and sociopaths and people that also really want to genuinely help and make a difference and have their stories to tell. And they all just sort of swarm around here. And I grew up around DC, so I've gotten to see this all my life. But selfishly, the best thing is the food and the culture that are here, that aren't American, from all over the world. I love walking around and smelling new things and tasting new things that I've never had anywhere else. And I like hearing all the languages that I don't understand a word of. And it's so much fun just to get to interact with all of these people from around the world that circulate through here.